Some say Chinese is one of the most difficult languages in the world, and learning it is almost impossible.
So learning Chinese, the most difficult thing.
非常非常非常非常非常难.
So I'm sort of tone deaf. I can't really hear them.
I think the cultural mindset is the biggest complication for
The
us.
grammar.
知吃思诗都很难
It's just complicated. So much.
Only because you're not learning it in the right way. Why not try Takeaway Chinese, where you can take some Chinese away and experience progress day by day. Takeaway Chinese, we will promise you a difference.
你好，欢迎收听随行汉语 Welcome to Takeaway Chinese. I'm Niu Honglin, as always, with Mr. Tony Reid in the studio. Hi, Tony.
How's it going, guys? And hello, Niuniu.
Hello. Very happy to see you here today. And actually, I'm very happy today for specific reasons.
But you're always happy.
Yeah, but
I've never
today-
seen you miserable on the program. I think that would be kind of funny, actually. I think I'd enjoy that.
Oh, really? You're that kind of Tony, huh? Didn't realize that. But I'm extra happy today because we've received several lovely messages from our dear listeners.
That's
and
always nice.
Yeah, and they even make the extra step to email us. Of course, it'll be very nice if you can rate us as 5 stars. Guys, 5 stars, please give us the 5 stars. But it's even more heartwarming when I receive your messages telling us how much you love the show and giving us suggestions about how to pick future topics, what are the areas you're interested in. And Tony, would you do me the favor of reading a little bit of the email we received from Mr. Gerald?
So Gerald says that he's pleased to have found Takeaway Chinese on Spotify. Just want to thank you all for providing the excellent way of learning Chinese. The way of teaching is very, very good. Not just very good, but very, very good. Being a relative beginner in the language, I purchased a subscription during lockdown last July. I will not reveal the company, but found their platform was very difficult to learn. I will say that some people may find it a good way to learn, but it just didn't work out for me. Anyway, to my point, I listened to a dozen or so recent episodes so far, and I'm very impressed. My confidence in speaking is far from high, but understanding of the Chinese language via Takeaway Chinese podcast is flowing at a quicker rate compared to previous paid subscription learning. So I feel I should pay for this service. My Spotify subscription hopefully gives commission to Takeaway Chinese. So I don't think I don't think there's a commission there, but still the love and the appreciation is felt. We really appreciate that. Yeah, you enjoy what we do.
Yeah, and thank you so very much. And we decided to read it out loud in one of the podcasts. Hopefully you can catch that. If so, you can let us know by sending another email.
Yeah.
But we're very happy, and we've also received the suggestions you made about what are some areas you're interested in. And I promise you in the future, I will make some podcasts in that area because I think everyone's opinion matters on Takeaway Chinese.
Yeah, we should name drop them
guys.
too. If they make a good suggestion, be like, "Oh, this is Gerald's topic," or
yeah,
"This is
Gerald's topic."
You know,
yeah, it'll be very nice, and hopefully more of you would be able to sending in emails. And here I also have Taisi, I guess. Is that your name, Taisi? You are apparently a Chinese girl, and you are sending in a long message about how you love listening to Takeaway Chinese and how you enjoy the interaction between me and Tony, saying it's very funny and it makes you feel happy and it inspired you. Continue to learn English and to share the Chinese culture with your foreign friends. And thank you so much. Thank you both for sending in the emails, and hopefully you can catch this episode as well and can enjoy it. And these are, I think, a main reason that I continue to try really hard making this show fun and making it relevant. This is my biggest motivation. So thank you guys so very much for all these appreciation, and hopefully in the future you can continue enjoying takeaway Chinese.
And hopefully, maybe in the future, we can get some voice responses or something.
Yeah, voice responses would be even better. I will play them on the show if you send them in.
Yeah.
So send them in through learnchinese@cri.com.cn. So yes, we can receive that.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. At the same time, I think for me, the joy I get from work is, I don't know, hard to describe. Even if we say that we always need to strike a balance between work and life, and that is actually the topic of this episode, I have to say, occasionally I feel like I can get to the satisfaction from work, and it's not as the same as, go have a good meal or play with your friends. It's different.
That's how she's feeling today, guys. Should have saw her yesterday. It was a different story.
Well, things happen. But you always need the energy from work and out of work and continue enjoying your life and, create good stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you get that fulfillment in your work, then it doesn't really feel like work. It feels like you're doing something, I guess, linked to your passion. So,
yes.
Yeah, it's really important.
Very important. But still, hopefully after today's takeaway Chinese, you guys would find your way to strike the balance between work and life and know how to say them in Chinese. Could be fun.
Well, maybe the Chinese speaking part, but the balance thing, I think that takes time.
Takes time for sure. So for our dear listeners, if you're interested in Chinese culture and you want to get to grips with the Chinese language, then this is the show for you. Stick with us for 30 minutes and you soon see the rewards. And for more fun Chinese learning, follow our Facebook page, CRI Learn Chinese, to watch many fun videos and live streams. But now, let's provide you with some free Chinese for takeaway. 明天公司团建，欢迎大家积极踊跃报名。我就不去了，我要加班。去吧去吧，一起爬山、烧烤，既锻炼身体，又促进同事感情。就是劳逸结合，才能事半功倍。
Wow, this is actually a pretty decent sized conversation. Notice the words are, the sentences are a bit longer. I normally speak in shorter sentences, but this one's a bit longer. And I think this is about a team building at work, right?
It is about team building at work, but it's also about recreational life, barbecuing, mountain climbing, having fun, and also some Chinese idioms are there. So, yes, let's start understanding the language points of this conversation.
All right.
明天公司团建，欢迎大家积极踊跃报名。
So this is, there's a company team building tomorrow. You're welcome to sign up. So let's see how bad I get this. 明天 is tomorrow.
明天 tomorrow.
Yeah, 公司 is company.
公司。
团建, this is the team building, right?
That's the team building. Actually, 团, you can understand it as a team, as a group. So, for example, we also have 团购, Groupon.
团购.
Go, we know is 购买, purchase, buying stuff. So, purchase, 购买. And 团 is, we know, a group. So, 团购, together, it would be Groupon, group purchase. It started to be something, I think
it was... Is that a slang word or what?
It was very popular, I feel like 4 or 5 years ago, because if you get the Groupon coupon from certain platform, you would be able to pay for things with a discount.
Yeah, but you got to buy a lot to get that discount, right?
No, you don't have to. That's the beautiful part. That is the platform would be the one that is having the group purchasing and they just distributing them to you. So it's like you only pay your share, but you don't have to worry about others.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So 团, that's we know, 团 would be a group. So 团购, Groupon or group purchase, whereas 建 is 建设, construct, 建设 or build. So 团建 put together would be team building. 团建, team building. 团建.
All right, and then we have 欢迎. This sounds like welcome, or when I go to the restaurant, sometimes they'll say 欢迎光临, right?
Yeah, 欢迎光临. 欢迎光临 would be welcome.
So welcome, 大家, that's everybody, right?
Everybody, 大家.
积极踊跃. So this is 积极 is like active,
Active.
and then 踊跃 is like it almost has the same meaning, right? Like actively,
Yeah, they're
enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically. These two words are pretty close, the meaning.
Do you have to say both of them, or
putting together, you can understand it as an idiom, 积极踊跃, or as a set phrase. So you hear that in Chinese conversations. You can say 欢迎大家积极报名, it works. 欢迎大家踊跃报名 still works. 欢迎大家积极踊跃报名, it just flows better.
Okay, that's 4 characters, right?
4 characters.
Okay.
积极踊跃, it's actively, enthusiastically, just jumping up and down, raise your hands, put them in the air, showing you want it.
All right.
报名.
And then 报名 is that's the sign up, right?
Sign up or register. 报名. So 报 is to kind of like...
It's precious, right?
No, that's a different character. See, the first different character, similar pronunciation mistake right there. I'm gonna, count how many of those you're gonna make.
Hey, you have to, my memory
so
is pretty
mean.
good. I mean, there's so many words that I know that have the wrong meaning.
Yeah, that's true. That I can give you that. Anyway, 报名 here is sign up, and we know 报 is, you can kind of understand it as call up or just say out loud. 名 is 名字 name. So when there is a sheet and you want to put your name up or you want to shout out your name, so whomever is doing the signing up process can put your name down, then you're 报名, so register.
Okay.
报名 or sign up. 我就不去了，我要加班.
This is I'm not going. I have to work overtime.
Yeah, bummer.
Yeah, so 我就, this is like I or then I.
Yeah. 就 is a little bit like that. You're right.
All right, and then 不去了. So this is not going.
Not going. 不去了, won't go.
Or
not
didn't
going.
go, right?
Not going.
Not
That's
going.
the thing. We know that Chinese is not that hard in terms of tense because you do not have to change the form of the verb. However, it can be a little bit hard because 了 can both suggest something has happened.
Has happened, right?
我去过了. I've been there. Or something that will happen. 我不去了. I'm not going.
Yeah, 我累了. This means I'm already tired,
I'm
right?
tired.
Okay. Moving on. 我要, this means I want normally, right?
Normally.
Right. And then 加班. 加班 is overtime. So it literally says I want overtime.
That's the tricky
That's
part.
crazy, isn't it?
我要, we know 要 in itself means want. 要 want to do something. 我要吃饭. I want food. I want to eat.
Yeah.
我要这个. I want this one.
I want this.
我要想一想. I want to think about it. Or sometimes you can translate it as I need to think about it. 我要, I want to 想一想, think it over. However, 要 in certain occasions can also mean something is happening and there's nothing you can do about it. For example, 天要下雨. 天 sky, 要 want to, 下雨 rain. It's about to rain. It's not saying
the sky wants
to rain. Well, it's a little bit like saying that. But the focus is that it's going to rain and I can do nothing about it.
没办法.
没办法. That's a good one, yes.
All right.
And the same situation is applied here. 我要加班. I want to work overtime. No. It's saying I have to. The overtime working is happening and I can do nothing about it.
So can we say 我有加班没办法?
You can say that. 我要加班没办法.
Okay. Got it.
And then this person who's persuading the workaholic to go is saying 去吧去吧一起爬山烧烤既锻炼身体又促进同事感情.
So this is, come on, let's go, let's do this. Let's climb the mountains and have a barbecue, and we'll have some good exercise. And it will not only do that, but it'll also promote a good relationship. Right?
Yes.
Relationship building.
Relationship building. Yep.
So, oh boy, let's see if I can get this. Chuba chuba. This is like let's go, let's go.
去吧去吧 is like go go. It does not carry the let's meaning in it.
Really?
But it implies for sure.
Because ba normally is let's, right?
It can be let's. It can also be suggestive. So you're basically saying you're suggesting or giving an advice.
A soft order, huh?
Yes.
All right. Ichi, this is means together, right?
Together.
And then pashan, this is mountain climbing.
Mountain climbing. Literally, pa is to climb, and shan is a mountain.
Right.
So pa shan, mountain climbing.
Okay. And then shao kao.
Shao kao.
This is wait, I know this.
You know this.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Shao is to burn, and kao is to grill.
Not cook, is burn.
Burn. Shao, burn. But it
Okay.
can, of course, here is cook. 烧着了, you would say it's burning. And 烤 is grill. So 北京烤鸭.
All right.
Beijing toasted duck.
Okay.
So it can be toasted, it can be grilled. It's basically using fire to touch your food directly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 烧烤,
So burn grill.
burn grill, barbecue.
鸡锻炼身体. Yo. So ji and yo here is
Pair.
That's like a pair. You
Yep.
say not only, but it will something, right?
Yeah. It's a pair of words serving the function of and, if you would understand it like that. And most of the times you can as well omit the ji part. So if you only have the yo part, it's of course and. But with the ji part in, you're saying not only this, but also that. It's, you understand.
Okay. So 鸡锻炼身体有. This is not only can you work out, right?
Yeah, 锻炼身体. This is very interesting because in English you have sports, you have exercise, you have fitness,
training,
and they all mean towards different
weightlifting,
different
Pilates.
different genre of exercising. And in Chinese, when we say 锻炼身体, we actually mean to move around your body, to exercise your body. It's a little bit like bodybuilding. It's a little bit like fitness training. It carries a lot of meaning. It's a more generic word here. So 锻炼身体would be 锻炼. I feel like is to make something,
make something stronger or give it strength.
Make something stronger or give something strength. 锻炼, 身体 is your body. So, a generic way of saying fitness or exercising. 锻炼身体, 既锻炼身体, 又促进同事感情.
What about 运动? 运动?
运动 is sports.
Oh, that's sports.
Sports.
Oh,
so 运动项目 would be sports items or sports activity.
Okay. And then next it's 促进.
促进.
This is promote, yeah?
Promote, improve, enhance, which depending on which word are you pairing it with.
Right. And then next after that is 同事, 感情.
Yep.
So this is promoting colleague. 感情 must be relationship.
感情 is relationship, emotion.
感觉
is feeling.
Oh, okay.
Right? It's similar because 感 carries the meaning of you're feeling something. You're feeling. So 感觉 we know is 觉得 I feel.
Yeah.
So putting together 感觉 would be your feeling. It can be the feeling that you feel with your hand. You feel it's hot. 我感觉水有点热. I feel that the water is a bit too hot. So it can be that kind of feeling. It can also be a feeling you're carrying emotionally. So 我感觉不开心. I feel that
happy.
I'm not happy today. 我感觉不开心. So yes, both feelings. And 感情 is still emotion, and it can be, for example, 我对他很有感情. I have strong feelings for him. I have, 我对他很有感情。Or you can say, 这篇文章感情很丰富。这篇文章 this article 感情 emotion 很丰富 is very deep and strong. So the article carries strong emotion. 这篇文章感情很丰富。So 感情 is more towards the relationship and emotion side, whereas 感觉 is towards the feeling side.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then 就是劳逸结合才能事半功倍。
So this is right on. Only by combining work with rest can you get twice the result with half the effort. Again, I don't think this is like standard English. This is definitely a Chinese
translation of the idiom. Very important. Because here, 就是 is an easy one.
就是 This is like right on or okay or agreed, right?
Agreed. Because 就 we know is then or at certain point. 是 is yes. So when you're saying 就是 you're being a little more assertive than just saying 说得对 or 好 something like that.
好吧.
好吧 is a bit not that, willingly.
And then 劳逸结合.
The key word of today, 劳逸结合. 劳动 work, labor, job, all related. And 逸 is 放松啊. 逸 means relax or rest or recreation or doing anything that you enjoy with no effort.
Oh, okay.
结合 combine.
So this is like balancing that work and
Yep. 劳逸结合 balance work and life. 劳逸结合 or you should combine work and rest.
Okay. Next up we have the 才能. I think is that only by?
Only by.
And then
Or only two.
Only two or only by?
Yeah.
Okay. 事半功倍.
事半功倍.
And this is getting more for your effort. So if you're doing a lot, twice the amount of work and getting more effort?
Actually, 事 is 事情. 事情 would be matter or things you do, or here actually effort. 半 is half. 功 is result or effect. And 倍 is twice. So here it actually means with half the effort, you can achieve twice the, let's say, result. And the reason you got confused with it is because here is another Chinese word, 事倍功半. 事倍功半 would be you make twice the effort and only getting 50% of the result.
I don't even understand that in English, so I can understand.
It's basically opposing words. One means if you use the right approach, the right method, it's easy to achieve what you want. It's easy to realize your goal. And the other one means if you're using the wrong approach, it's possible that you work, but you won't get the result you want.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, opposing words. 事倍功半. You just think 事 is the things you do, and 半 would be half, 倍 would be twice, and you mix them up whenever you want.
Okay.
So let's try the conversation. 明天公司团建，欢迎大家积极踊跃报名。
我就不吃了，我要加班。
去吧去吧，一起爬山、烧烤，既锻炼身体，又促进同事感情。
就是劳逸结合，才能事半功倍。
You're listening to Takeaway Chinese with myself, Niuniu and Tony. We would love to hear from you. Send us your thoughts by email to learnchinese@cri.com.cn. Coming up next, let's learn about the striking a balance between work and life theory and comparing it with the work hard, play hard way of living. Don't go away, so you will take some Chinese away. Welcome back to Takeaway Chinese. I'm Niuniu with Tony here in the studio. So for today, we're actually asking about or discussing about the lifestyle. We say 生活方式。
生活
方式。Yeah, 生活方式. Because we discussed the importance of strike a balance between work and life. I think that we can all agree upon. You can't just have work in your life with nothing else at all. Unless you're super successful and that's what you want. Anyway,
or you just really, you don't see work as work. You see it as your purpose for being here.
Oh yeah, that's actually...
Yeah, that could work.
That could work.
That could work.
And I could be very happy for this person.
Yeah.
So we say 热情.
That means hot, right? 热情.
热 means hot. 情 is 情感, so feeling, emotion. So 热情 putting together is a hot feeling. If you have really hot feelings for something, you're enthusiastic about something.
You're passionate about
You're
something.
passionate about something. 热情. So 工作热情.
工作热 that R sound is killer. 热情.
Yes, 工作热情. Think about genre. Then you can pronounce 热情. Yeah, 热情, right?
热情.
热情. 工作热情. That's the passion for work.
Okay.
It can be very passionate. And 生活, life.
生活
Yes.
is life, yeah.
So we always get this question of 你怎么平衡工作和生活? How do you balance work and life? 你怎么平衡工作和生活? And people would also say 劳逸结合.
劳逸结合.
Yeah.
This is one of our vocabulary words for today, right?
Yes, so 劳 would be work, 逸 rest, 结合 combine. So we should combine things together. And one thing to do that I feel like is that when you're resting, you can't just do passive resting. You can also choose some active resting.
Active resting.
Active resting.
Define that for us, if you would.
I think active resting would be you put your mind onto a completely irrelevant area compared to your work, and you rest your mind in a positive way. So, for example, exercise is a really good positive resting.
Positive resting. But for a lot of people, that's not resting because you have to work to do that.
Yeah, but after
a lot of sweating and breathing and
you would
muscle soreness. And
you would feel your head is much clearer. And you would feel like you can continue thinking about what's been troubling you, and it just gives you a better brain.
Yeah, I agree, but a lot of people think I'm crazy that I work out on my downtime. It's like, wow, you just worked all day and then you go to the gym and train. I can't do that when I'm resting,
Yeah, but I think at a certain point in life, you would feel that exercising or positive resting can be very important to you. You've got a refreshed mind, and you...
or even hanging out with friends, probably going out to a nice place to eat, maybe doing some artwork or just doing something that you enjoy. I think this is also kind of like resting as well.
Yeah. And one thing I'm curious about is that because some people also believe there is this work hard, play hard theory.
Yeah.
And we say 极端, extreme.
极端.
极端. 极端 is a little bit negative extreme. You can also say 极限, limit. Push the limit. 极限. Push the limit in Chinese, we would sometimes translate it as 超越极限. So overpass the limit. That's, pushing your limit and changing your limit. So there's also 极限运动.
极限运动 exercise.
Sports.
Or sports.
Yes.
Extreme sports?
Extreme sports. 极限运动. So are you the kind of person who would go bungee jumping when you're out there or doing something extreme?
See, for me, I think 拳击 is an extreme sport. Because you could lose some teeth or break your nose or something. I would do boxing, but I'm not jumping out of a plane. No.
No,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, scuba diving appeals to me, but I still have my reservations because I don't think we're supposed to be down there. I think that's just we're out of our element, so. Yeah, there's some things that I could do. I could box, but I couldn't jump out of a plane.
Well, I think different people have different ways to relax and to have fun and to strike that nerve that they really need to.
Well, playing hard could just mean going to like 6 bars in one night.
Oh, that's just too hard. It's too hard for me too.
That's another example of playing hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to Vegas and spending a lot of money and gambling and
Don't
come back to work on Monday.
It's bad for you. But I think we can both agree that playing can be very important.
Yeah.
That is why there is the saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in Chinese, we say 只工作不玩耍，聪明孩子也变傻. So 只工作 is only work.
Uh-huh.
不 is no. 玩耍 play. 聪明 smart.
Smart.
孩子
Hi, children.
children. 也 also 变傻 be stupid. So only I think it's a funny saying, so I'm sharing this with you. 只工作不玩耍，聪明孩子也变傻.
Wow. Okay. And that
So-
means what again? One more time?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Or so Jack in that sentence means makes the child or makes someone
Yeah.
not very smart.
So
Got it.
no matter if you're a child or already an adult, it is important to strike a balance between work and play or work and life. Just make sure you're enjoying it, you're refreshed every day, and that's how you enjoy life. And that brings us to the end of today's Takeaway Chinese. I'm Niu Honglin with Tony here in the studio. For more episodes of the show, you can visit our website at chinaplus.cri.cn and go to the column Podcast.
There are also many podcast platforms where you can find us, and that's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, and Stitcher. In case you'd like to listen to some previous shows and leave your thoughts, comments, and ratings.
感谢收听，我们下次再见。
再见。